I don't actually know. So it's saying mouse cursor. It does look like this is then more appropriately played with keyboard and mouse and not controller. So we'll leave that. Effect volume, well, let's see what happens if I leave these at this level. I might have to turn it down, but we'll see. Auto advance off, language English. Okay, well, fuck it. Let's just fucking start, because I know nothing about this game. So we are going to be experiencing this together. I know, bobbity blah, isn't that great? Oh, Petso123. So thank you, hi, thanks for showing up. This is a very good game, says Petso, or novel. Oh, cool, all right, now I'm sounding very shrill. God damn it, blobbity blah. Oh, no, no. Is there normally a counter for how long the stream's been going? Displayed. Do you mean like how long the individual, I fucking hate you, blobbity blah. How long the individual stream, like tonight's stream? Because we do have Mia time, which shows you that it's been, well, okay, Angel beat me to it. Been live for a half hour, basically. All right, so people who are new to the stream, not only are we going to start this game together, you have to suffer through a particular channel point reward that's been awesomely horrifying to me. If you look through the channel point rewards, if you gather 2,000 points, you can make me sing. If you gather 3,000 points, you can make me do an accent. If you gather 5,000 points, you can have me do my attempt at an impersonation of basically some character in usually a cartoon that I love for 5 freaking minutes. So blobbity blah, just hit that button. And oh god, Gee, hello also. Oh god. Okay, Freddy can see one next to the viewer count. Oh, yes you can. That's new as well. My goodness. Okay, all right, fuck it. We're starting. And we're gonna go with Lois because, Ow, he said it. I gotta warm myself up. This is, oh god, no. This is Lois Griffin, Peter. This is the easiest one for me, and it turns out that I can't do anything else when I'm doing Lois, and every other accent I do has a little bit of Lois in it, so it's pretty horrifying. So hopefully, when I start the game, they'll do a lot of cutscenes. Oh, and it'll be wonderful, because I won't have to talk, and the minutes will just tick by. Oh god, no, Freddy, shush it. Oh no, I mean, Freddy, shush it. Okay, here we go. Start the game. The game saves automatically. You can pick up where you left off by selecting continue from the main menu. I don't know why my favorite kind of Lois is when she's very quiet and she's talking to Peter. No more. I don't want any more. Chapter 1.
I had a dream this morning,
Excellent.
but I can't remember what it was.
Evelyn.
It all vanished when the alarm went off. First time that's happened in a while. I've been drifting away inside my own world for too long. It's time for me to wake up.
I don't mean to make light of the game. I'm just amused by what's happening in chat. What are you supposed to do on the light rail? Where am I? Oh! Use your phone, I guess, so look around. So which one am... Oh, I'm Evelyn. This is Evelyn. Oh! My phone. Wait. My phone rang. Eliza, powered by Skanda. It's so strange to see it like this. Okay, what should I be doing here? Should I check in at the front desk? Oh my god, this is so fast. Wait, there's the woman I met at the orientation meeting last week. Oh!
You're Evelyn, right? You remember me? That's impressive. There were a lot of people at that orientation.
Of course. I've done this for a while now, so I'm pretty good at putting names to faces. People always say they're bad at it, but it's a skill you can practice just like any other. In case you forgot, though, I'm Ray. Come to me with all your questions, comments, complaints, whatever. And if you look around and can't find me, I'm probably at one of the other 2 counseling centers I'm running right now. So you can count on me being back soon.
3 centers. Sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, it is a lot of work. This is kind of a temporary thing. We're growing fast, and hiring is one of our big challenges. That means there's decent opportunity for advancement here, if that's something you're looking to do.
Oh. Probably not, but that's good to know. Well, she looks like she's got an attitude, so I would think she probably wouldn't want to work there. But I wonder how much I'd close off my opportunities. If I select a problem... Oh! Okay, I'm gonna say probably not.
Probably not, but that's good to know.
Shall we start with a quick tour of the office?
Yeah. Ray starts with a tastefully appointed lobby. There are a few people already waiting for their counseling sessions to
You
start.
could say the Queen Anne office is Eliza's flagship location. It has 12 individual counseling rooms. Currently, we're up to seeing almost 100 clients a day here.
100 a day? That's so many.
The growth trend isn't stopping either. Demand for Eliza keeps exceeding our expectations, especially here in Seattle for whatever reason. We're already looking at adding more capacity here. Either that or opening another location close by. Personally, I think having a single office with 24 counseling rooms might seem a little unfriendly, so I hope we go for a second location. I like to think of Eliza centers like cafes or coffee shops. A few small ones is better than one big one.
That's very interesting. Now, I think if she said I guess so, that would be kind of shitty. And I think makes sense, because I never thought about that before. Hold on, let me think about it. What do I think? Oh, she'd have too much of an attitude if she said I guess so. We'll give her a non-committal makes sense.
Makes sense.
Okay, counseling centers like coffee shops, odd metaphor. Ray leads me into one of the counseling rooms. Oh, done.
And here's where the magic happens, in these little rooms. You'll get your assignments from the Eliza app on your phone. Oh, one thing to note, it's always a good idea to double-check the headset to make sure it's working properly before you dive in. We've had some quality control issues lately. After that, all you need to do is initiate the session and follow the instructions.
Oh my god.
Make sense so far? Any questions for me?
I think I got it, or seems simple enough. No, I think I got it.
I think I got it.
Great. Before I go, just a few reminders of things we covered in orientation. No deviating from the script that Eliza gives you. No checking your smartphone or anything else that would take your attention away from the client during the session.
Yes, I understand.
Ray stops for a moment and looks me
It looks
over.
like you're dressed acceptably as well. Nothing snazzy, but it'll do. You wouldn't believe the outfits some people come in here wearing.
Why?
Okay, let me double check to make sure you're all set up in the system.
Ray takes out her phone and swipes a few times.
Yep, looks like you're all good to go. Okay, ready to start your first counseling session as an Eliza proxy?
Oh my god. I don't know. No, I'm still not sure I understand. Also, blah, 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 thank you for suggesting that I should do audiobooks. I actually have looked into doing voiceover work, and I didn't have a good enough audio setup at the time, but it's totally something that I could look into again, because it is fun. And of course, Key, you're welcome. I would like more information, so we are going to do this.
I'm still not sure I understand.
Don't worry, there's basically nothing you can do to mess it up. You just follow the prompts. It's a really impressive system. If you want, have a look around the counseling office first. Get comfortable. I'll check in with you afterward.
Okay, so visually, this is not similar to... Ooh. Well, how can I... Oh. It's just going to be a bunch of... Oh! Oh! Okay. I know. Right, Key? Yeah, watch me mess it up. Wait, though, there's something I'm saying. So, yeah, obviously this is not similar to GRIS visually. However, we're walking through a lady's journey with her. So I'm going to say that's how they relate. Oh, no! No! Wait, stop. Okay. Let's check these first. Whoa. Evelyn Ishino Aubrey, you will do it. I believe in you. That's how I would read that text, just to be perfectly clear. So so this is the Skanda orientation contractor. Dear Evelyn Ishino Aubrey, congratulations. You are taking the first step on an exciting and rewarding career with the Skanda family. Please show up promptly for your orientation meeting at 9 a.m. Friday, January 3rd. So she's proxy level 1. Proxy, which means level 1. Okay, so she's classified as contingent staff. So this has got to be like temp work, maybe. We're looking forward to working with you, Proxy Coordination Center. Okay. January in Seattle, says Angel. Now we know why she was wearing that hoodie. Right. Okay. Avalon Fitness. Was it something we said? Evelyn, we've noticed you haven't checked into your... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. This might as well say Mia and every other American person who has a gym membership. You haven't checked into your customized personal training plan at Avalon Fitness in the last 971 days. We get it. Life doesn't always move in a straight line, and that's why we're offering a special 25-point bonus to your Avalon Prestige if you check in again within the next 2 weeks. There's never been a better time to get your health back on track. Avalon Fitness. Strength quantified. Okay. 971 days. I know. Freddie's saying, just having dinner, chit-chat in a bit. Yay, curry time. Oh, enjoy dinner, Freddie. We'll see you when you get back. All right, so earlier is down lower. Okay, so welcome, dear Evelyn Ishino Aubrey. I'm going to read these out loud because I assume they're important for me to know. Thank you for signing up as an Eliza proxy. Eliza is a rapidly growing counseling service driven by the world's most advanced AI. Oh. As a proxy, you serve as the personal touch that allows our clients to hear what they need to hear from a real human being. Oh no, not a robot or virtual avatar like our competitors. And this was the moment that Mia got uncomfortable with this game. This is the official Eliza app for proxies. In it, you can view important messages from Skanda. We got to find out how that's actually pronounced. Your session history and your current level and badges. Enjoy your experience helping people help themselves with Eliza. Proxy Coordination Center, Skanda Inc. Don't reply, unmonitored, general inquiries, support portal. Okay. Important. This is from Ed Park. Stick to the script. All. As Eliza counseling centers continue to open across the country, I want to take a moment to remind all provider proxies. Please avoid deviating from the provided script. Oh, that was an interesting way to read that. Please avoid deviating from the provided script. That might as well have been how I read that. I'm so sorry. Okay. I know that it is tempting to come to conclusions about clients on your own, but Eliza will not work if proxies differ from its judgments. Oh my God, I'm horrified. Keep in mind that you are present only in order to provide the human touch to an interaction that is fundamentally between the client and Eliza. Continual violation of this policy may result in reprimand or even termination. Thank you for your attention, Ed. I should have read it like Ed. I don't know why. He sounds like Marge's sisters. Okay. Zip chat. Let's check it out. No recent chats. That's not helpful. How about Many Zenny? I don't need to play this again. I should delete it. Okay. So, oh. I'll give this game another try soon. Not right now, though. I wish Patikin were here, because when we were playing oh my God, my words. When I was playing Blair Witch in the first episode, I think it was, he kept demanding that I play the game Snake on the cell phone in the game. And I had no fucking idea what he was talking about. And we were rewatching a Parks and Rec episode today, and Andy pulls out his phone and plays Snake. And I thought it was hilarious and thought of Patikin. The end. The gym already nags me about not working out. I don't need more of that. So these are obviously her thoughts, although they do come in rapid fire succession in the cutscenes. This was fun, but I think I'm done with it now. Bijou? I wonder if that's a dating app. I might look at this later when I want to relax. So maybe a meditation app? Porn? Okay. Okay. Continue! Time to get started. It really looks like a therapist's office in here. Soft lighting, soothing art on the walls. Was this how I imagined it working? I can't remember anymore. The future happened without me. Ooh! Oh! Hello! By the way, folks, how is volume? Game volume, my volume? A distant-looking man shuffles into the room and sits down across from me. What? 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 Hello, Darren. Well, wait. Let me read all this. Am I wearing a headset? What the hell? Okay, so volume is pretty good. Okay. Eliza AR headset bootloader. Type N2 revision 5. Boot ROM, such and such. Driver, address, chipset, firmware. So this is obviously all the information about the software itself. Begin session. State change handler time 282. Okay. So this dude's name is Darren Willows. He's in the introductory phase. Heart rate 76. Respiration 17. EPR, whatever that is. Can I click on it? I cannot. Affect is at a 0. That's a lie. That affect is below 0. Okay, vocal distress, emotion 0.1, receptivity 0.9. Okay, so hello, Darren. This is so interesting.
Hello, Darren.
Hi.
Interesting.
You found the place okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So she's got to repeat everything that the proxy is informing her she needs to repeat.
Hope you didn't get rained on too much.
No, it was fine.
Oh,
It's been raining a lot, hasn't it?
This is so menial. Okay.
It's supposed to clear up later today.
Oh, that's good. A little sun once in a while, but...
Darren, what brings you here today?
Well,
Oh,
I
interesting.
just feel empty inside. Like there was
That's
supposed to be
funny.
something there, but
That's not
it's
funny.
missing. I go to work, I do my work, I go home, but there's nothing there. I feel like I'm simulating a person. Like, I feel like just hollow and like I'm not even alive. Like a ghost or something.
Folks, Chivalry just came home from shopping and handed me a slice of amazing watermelon, so I'm going to quietly chew and not speak for like a minute.
How long have you felt this way?
For a long time. It comes and goes, but the last 2 weeks is when it really started to get bad. It just suddenly came over me the way things are going in this world. There's no future for humanity. There's no journey toward anything. We're being cruel to each other just to be cruel. The people who run things don't care about anything except themselves and can't stop them. Everyone is driven by greed. Just greed. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to get rich. And we're all gonna die because of it. The damage we're doing to the planet is irreversible. We're destroying everything and we can't even manage to stop ourselves.
This is so interesting. Look at what's happening on the left part of the screen. Excuse my mouth. As the sentiment analyzer is going through. Hollow, negative, cruel, negative, greed, negative, die, negative. This is so interesting. So I thought this was going to be the most interesting thing to look at, and it is interesting, but I think this might be more interesting. And Papu, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. And sleep well.
Do you remember anything in particular that caused these feelings?
The state of the world is what's causing these feelings. I was on a walk the other day. I thought maybe I could clear my head And all I could see was construction cranes and new development and oceans of money flowing in, distorting everything. Suddenly the whole city felt so damaged, so corrupted. I felt like I was an alien in a hostile world, a world that hated me. And we're building it. We're building this hell. We're choosing to build it right here. So what's the point? Probably overloaded your system with that, huh? Your machine learning or whatever it is you got going on in there.
I'm so curious as to what she looks like with this. Like, what does the system look like? Is she wearing a headset? Blah, blah, blah. And also, this dude is opening up an enormous amount for a first counseling session.
Let's focus on you for the moment. Are these feelings you're experiencing affecting your ability to function at work?
Oh, I hate
I haven't been
this.
doing a whole lot of work. I just don't understand why I should bother. Why anyone should bother. Nobody in management's noticed yet, but eventually someone will, and I'll get fired.
And how does thinking about getting fired for that make you feel?
Oh my
Honestly,
God.
I'd feel good about it. They don't deserve me dragging them down. Everyone there is smart and motivated and has a wonderful, promising career. You have beautiful, successful people. We moved to a swanky new building, expensive area, fancy restaurants, fancy bars. Everything is nice. Everything is nice, and I feel terrible.
You said you believe your coworkers are happy.
Yeah, I mean, way more than I am, at least. They're all doing so much better than me.
Why do you say that?
Because they just aren't bothered by things the way I am. They see what's going on in the world and they just share memes about it and laugh and go on doing their jobs. The real horror of it doesn't get through to them. They still want to achieve their goals. They're still happy. They're getting promotions and falling in love and getting married and taking these wonderful trips to Japan or Sweden or wherever. Big mountains and expensive food on their timelines.
No, but this is so fucked up because these are okay. We all know this, right? But wonderful is a positive word, but he's using it in a negative way. I'm gonna argue with this Eliza system the entire way. I am quite sure this is going to lead to me using my free will and fucking it up, or not. But oh my God, I could not do this. Anyway, moving on. Yes! Oh shit! Blobbity blah. Blobbity blah and Papalaco are in the same region, and they are 6 hours ahead. I always forget if it's 5 or 6, but I'm pretty sure it's 6. So it's late, and Blobbity blah's got to work in 5 hours. Blobbity blah, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you stream GRIS and or Blair Witch, because I would love to watch that. I'll give you one more shout out. And have a great night. And yes, Guy, I'm gonna totally beat the shit out of him.
Would you be happy if you had those things too?
I don't know. I don't have them. I don't have anything to be happy about. Look, all I want is to understand why this is happening, why I'm here. And there has to be a reason, right? Because otherwise, why do I exist? Why? This pain, this one thing after another, and what's the point? Do I have any cause to be hopeful about anything? Look at this world. Really, really look and tell me with a straight face that there is.
Okay, Darren, let's try something.
Take off your clothes. Oh.
Imagine that things are better for you. What does that look like?
What does that look like? I don't know. It looks like knowing that something matters at all. But nothing I do will matter. Nothing matters. Not against the face of human indifference, this absurdity.
Are there any other things that come to mind?
Like what? I wish I could talk to people. Really talk to people, have some actual communication. Like right now, I wish I could talk to you. To you. You as a human being. But I can't. You're just following the script that's been given to you. You're not supposed to say anything on your own. Look, I know how this works. It's just a bunch of AI, machine learning, deep learning, whatever the fuck you're calling it now. Look, I'm desperate and I can't even talk to a real human being. How did it end up like this?
Okay, suddenly his affect is still only -0.2, you guys. They need to change his face also.
Please, try to stay focused. I can't help you if you aren't speaking clearly.
No. Look, I'm done with this. Look, I shouldn't even have come. This is making me worse. Why can't you just talk to me as you? You, the person sitting there. I don't want to talk to a machine. The person who's sitting in front of me, I want her to say something. I want that person to say something, please. Anything, please. Please. Please.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no, I hate this. Oh, we're gonna lie to him.
Okay. Hi, Darren.
Is that really you?
Oh, no. Oh.
Yes, it's me.
You're not following the script right now? Wait, say something weird. Say something only a human would say.
Oh, my God. Petso, that's hilarious. Petso is saying he's Ben Affleck.
Darren, I'm going to get in trouble if I deviate from Eliza for too long.
Oh, I know,
My real name is Evelyn.
Yeah? Well, it's, nice to meet you, Evelyn. I didn't expect you would actually do that. Do that for me. I'm not used to people doing things for me.
Okay, Darren. I have some recommendations for you.
Back to the program, huh?
First, I'm going to send a set of breathing exercises for you to do.
Send.
Use them when things start to feel like too much. You'll find them in the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
I was saying it right.
Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about Anexafen. Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Evelyn. That's a nice name. Look, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Please confirm that you understand the recommendations.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren.
I don't know how negative fuck is.
We hope to see you back soon.
Yeah, I will. I mean, yeah, I will.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
This is
Yeah. Bye.
absolutely horrifying. That looked like I'm supposed to be happy about that. Oh, you guys. No. Wait. I can't approach this as if it's a game. I can't approach this game as if it's a game. Ding! GRIS. Wait! Oh, that was intense.
Hey, how'd it go?
I don't know.
Why? What happened? Hold on, I can check the log.
Ray takes her phone out of her pocket again.
You're going to listen to the session? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, I have privacy clearance. This is still a new service, so we need to be able to monitor sessions for a variety of reasons. There could be bugs in the software we need to examine more closely. We're pretty upfront about all this.
Ray stares at her phone and watches for a while. ...
One of these guys. Yeah, we get people in who demand to speak to a real human being. It happens often enough that we made Eliza capable of handling it with a special script. It's nice to know things are working as designed.
Huh, that's a pretty slick feature. I wouldn't have thought to create something like that.
Do you think that guy will be okay? He seemed pretty unhappy.
Who knows? Hopefully he gets his prescription and takes his meds and answers our follow-up reminders, but it's tough. We can't make them take their meds or come in when they're supposed to. All we can do is suggest those things, tell them they really ought to be doing it.
Oh,
Ultimately,
that should work.
they're the ones who have to decide to follow the plan. It's kind of a shame. I wish we had more leverage.
Leverage.
We'd help way more people if we could track their compliance. But that's probably too much to ask for at this point.
I think he might have needed way more help than Eliza can give. Is there anything like referring clients to other forms of care?
Ray looks a little surprised.
Well, there is a disclaimer before every session saying if your problems are really serious, we aren't qualified to address them. I think an external care referral feature was on our development roadmap at some point. I'm not sure what happened with that, actually. Huh, maybe I'll ask Ed next time I see him.
Okay, I wish I could have said something other than what it told me to. I see why a lot of proxies are tempted to go off script. They're basically saying the same thing, but with a slightly different tone. I think this one's safer.
I wish I could have said something other than what it told me to.
Yeah, I totally know how it feels. A really intense client like that can be intimidating, and you're motivated to help them. But to succeed as a proxy, you really need to let go and let Eliza do its thing. I know that not having any choice feels weird, but sometimes life is like that. Sometimes you don't have any choices and you just have to follow directions. Most jobs are like that, honestly.
God.
That's just how it works.
Okay, it just sounded like... He sounded like he could use more help. Like, maybe right away.
Believe me, I understand. I've been a proxy plenty of times myself. When people get emotional, it's hard not to feel for them really strongly. But that's exactly why Eliza works. It evaluates from a more distant perspective, a neutral perspective. Besides, if proxies started offering their own opinions, well, that'd just be a big mess. Not to mention there'd be all kinds of problems with liability. Still, I get it. I really do. That was definitely more intense than the average session. Why don't you take a few minutes to center yourself again? Have some tea or coffee and take a few deep breaths. No rush, okay?
Okay, slightly more apathetic. No, this one.
Okay, sure.
Evelyn, that was a lot. I definitely need a moment. And ... Nora says, hey. Hi, Nora. Hey. How you been? Fine, I guess. I just hate the word fine and guess. I think it could be better. I'm working. I started a new job finally. Let's do this. Oh yeah, it's good you found work again. What's the work? Thanks, it's just an office job. It's nothing special? No, both of these are wrong. Office job. How about you? Oh, yay. I'm doing quite well. Actually, I have something to tell you about. This is maybe sudden, but can you meet up after work today? It would be good to talk about it face to face. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes, the game is really interesting, Hugh. I was not expecting this format at all, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And Club is back from lurking. Yay! Yeah, I know. I was wondering if Nora is an ex. I was wondering as well. Okay, oh, yeah, sure. No, this is sudden is stupid. Sure I will. No, oh, it's sure I will. It's not oh. Great. Also, you should come to my show. I'll send you a flyer. Yeah, okay. What is Nora? Artist? Musician? Burlesque dancer? Put your opinions in chat. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know implies she probably is an ex. Well, see, I would say I don't know if I didn't know how I felt about her. I don't know how I feel about her. I don't know is too, I don't have enough information to say I don't know. Playing shows now. Musician? That is why you should come. Continue. Performance art. She fuck! I missed the whole damn thought process. Tell me what she just thought. So he who's is suggesting it's performance art. She dismembers people, and Club is agreeing. Awesome. All right, let's do. All right. I think we should meditate after we read our email. Hedonic. Massive Lil Sappho Clone World featuring KO January 17th. Club Jouissance? Jouissance? Did I get that right? She just thought she could play solitaire, says Angel. Come! No, that's not gonna work. Year 3 update. Oh no, here it is. Okay, wait. 291 days, right? No, 971 days she's been away from the gym, which is a little less than 3 years. 369. Yeah. So it's a little less than 3 years. And so then the year 3 update. So she stopped going to the gym when Damien passed. Dear friends and family of Damien Seabrook, it's hard to believe, but it's been a little over 3 years since Damien's tragic passing. It's said that time heals all wounds, but there is no way to express how much we miss him still. We are grateful for your contributions in Damien's memory, which continue to go toward the causes he worked so hard for in his life. This year, the Damien Seabrook Memorial Fund is supporting the following organizations. The Greenhouse is a nonprofit, non-denominational organization dedicated to ensuring that developments in the mental health field are distributed equitably. Interesting. Oh, interesting. So that all those who are in need get access to modern treatment options regardless of their means. Tech Workers Together advocates for better working conditions across the tech industry, both by organizing employees to push for better working conditions and by providing education around the industry-wide problems of crunch time, overwork, and burnout. Crunch time, interesting. The Humanitarian Software Foundation supports the development of free open-source software for therapeutic or curative purposes. Damien was dedicated to creating technology to help others and would strongly advocate any tool he made to be freely available. Damien, you strove to change the world for the better, and we are worse off without you. The gulf you leave behind is still immeasurable. Just a, lighthearted text. Okay, so Ray forwarded a good article. Just for some wider context, this is a nice article about our efforts from a year and a few months ago. Okay. It's a little outdated by now, but still relevant. I've got a little cameo in it. Okay. Skanda, poised to capture growing demand for mental health services, by Peter Casoli, Seattle, Washington. In the classic 90s sitcom Frasier, title character Frasier Crane was a psychiatrist with a Seattle area radio show where callers poured out their souls in exchange for on-air advice. These days, unhappy Seattleites, isn't that an interesting looking word? Look at that word for a minute. I know it says Seattleites, but shit. If I didn't know that, I would really struggle. Tiliitis? Yeah, anyway. Seattleites might not be speaking to a radio personality, but an app developed and operated by Skanda. The Seattle tech giant is making a big push into the mental health market with a new AI-powered counselor dubbed Eliza in honor of the pioneering 1960s computer program of the same name. Oh, really? Is that a thing? Wait. Oh, wait. Jouissance means, this is from He Who, means ecstasy, coitus, release, pleasure of the utmost intensity. Very nice. Freddie's back from fantastically good curry, and Club is saying, this game is too big brain for me. I feel, no, Club, you're fine. He Who is saying, Eliza, Eliza is an early natural language processing computer. No. Eliza is an early natural language processing computer program. No, I still didn't read it right, but anyway, created from 1964 to 1966 at the MIT Artificial Intelligence Lab by Joseph Weizenbaum, or probably Weizenbaum. Created to demonstrate the superficiality of communication between humans and machines, Eliza simulated conversation by using a pattern matching and substitution methodology that gave users an illusion of understanding on the part of the program, but had no built-in framework for contextualizing events. Wow. Thanks, Hihu. I had no idea. Club prefers GLaDOS. Did I say that right? Yeah, it's GLaDOS. It's just so far away from my eyes. Okay. Skanda says Eliza can evaluate a user, but seriously, thanks for the information, Hihu. Skanda says Eliza can evaluate a user's overall mental health, detect problems, and make recommendations that are tracked over time for their effectiveness. It works in tandem with Skanda's mental wellness app, which can track mood changes and other metrics over various periods of time. Okay. Livia Davis, 42, was starting to feel overwhelmed with the demands of her busy life, so she made an appointment to see Eliza, not online, but at a physical counseling office located in the city's Queen Anne district. There, she spoke to a human worker who was guided by the Eliza program. Skanda claims the in-person format is superior to online counseling as it brings more of a human touch to the sessions. An obvious chatbot recommending a course of action is one thing, says Ray Bukhari. I'm really sorry. Just immediately thought Bukaki. I'm so sorry. Okay. An obvious chatbot. Stop it, Mia. Recommending a course of action is one thing, says Ray Bukhari, manager of the Queen Anne counseling offices. A real human being looking you in the eye and telling you the same thing is another. There's more immediacy there, more sincerity. Stop it, you guys in chat. Oh, GLaDOS from Portal. Thank you, Club. So Freddie's saying, so what is actually going on with this game? I'm very lost. Yeah, Angel, can you type in an ad quote there? God. So what's going on in this game? I am a young woman who has just started this job as a human component of this sophisticated AI counseling system that has been created. The quote was simply me saying Bukaki, I think. I don't know. So this chick, Evelyn, comes to this office. She's already gone through the initial, not screening process, the introductory information period. So this is her first day. And what it looks like is she sits down at a desk across from a client who comes in, and she's got a screen in front of her face. We haven't seen what it actually looks like because we're only seeing it from Evelyn's side. But the screen is reading the client, their emotions, registering heart rate, like oxygen levels, I think, and tracking specific words, like words that have a strong emphasis to them, like the words lust or love or something that's not just a neutral word, and it's attributing them to either being positive or negative. And so the computer is constantly formulating the appropriate responses that the human client is supposed to be saying, or the human worker is supposed to be saying to the client. So that's it. So I'm guessing that the tension is going to come from Evelyn is going to want to deviate from the script, and she was warned that bad shit happens if you deviate from the script. And Freddie is utilizing. I still have to figure out how best to utilize our quote system. Oh, you did! Angel added it. Angel, you're amazing. Caroluna, the bearded one, has appeared. Hello and welcome, Caroluna. I know. It seems really me, Club. Oh, God. Okay, anyway, we're reading on. So, the interaction is basically point and click, and I am making dialogue choices. So I am shaping the story, essentially. I'm looking at all the quotes. Okay. So I hope that helped explain things. So apparently, this is revolutionary because they tried online. There are online counseling. There is online counseling software at this point, but it's not as effective because it doesn't have a human face to it, supposedly. Okay. Proponents of Proponents of Eliza and other mental wellness apps say their reduced cost and increased efficiency is needed at a time when more people than ever are struggling with mental health. A study released earlier this year by the National Institute for Productivity indicated as much as 43% of the nation's workforce reported feelings of anxiety or depression strong enough to interfere with their day-to-day performance. This is an epidemic and we must begin treating it like one, wrote Institute Deputy Director Thalia Kapuczynski in a statement accompanying the report. Of course, as with any new technology, not everyone is a fan. Quote, we have already given up much of the daily texture of human life to this cheap and technocratic solutionism. The surprise fades, but my disappointment in how much farther we seem prepared to go remains perennial, wrote the poet and cultural critic Perrin Benjamin in an essay for the Los Angeles Review of Books about the mental health industrial complex. Others see a danger in private ownership of the technology. Yeah. If it, quote, if it works, and that's still to be determined, the next question is going to be who controls it, says Francis Norkirk, a fellow of the Public Health Institute at Montlake University. What does it mean if millions of people suddenly have their ongoing well-being tied up in proprietary code owned by a multinational corporation? Yeah, well, we sort of already do. Skanda has not made public its plans for the service, though it has released the preliminary results of an internal study indicating that counseling sessions conducted by Eliza match or even outperform those conducted by trained human counselors alone. Davis, for her part, is a satisfied customer. Quote, you can say that Eliza is just an AI, that it's inhuman, doesn't have a soul, whatever, Davis says, but what I can tell you is that I spoke to it, I went back a few times, and now I feel better. At the end of the day, isn't that what matters? Peter Casoli is a writer and journalist interested in the intersection of cutting-edge technology and ordinary life. Okay. And so this looks like it's a company phone, or maybe it's just this app that she's got downloaded on her phone, but she has the option to choose between messages that come in or sessions. All of the sessions are being recorded, it turns out. And what is this? So this is showing my progress. This is what I achieved in my first counseling session. This is so funky. All right, let's meditate. Oh my goodness. Think back to what brought you here. Do I have to click through? I don't. I just have to wait. Oh, I'm good at waiting. Don't make me meditate. Mia doesn't want to meditate. Freddie is saying my buddy Joe has hundreds of quotes set up on his stream. Always hilarious. Club is responding to the bot and saying, enjoying my time in the sandbox, but too much sand, honestly. We'll get you a blanket, Club. We'll get you a blanket you can sit on in the sandbox. And that way you won't get it up your shorts. Caroluna, the bearded one, is saying, I'll just be here while I get some... Oh, is it more pad thai? I should have been in bed already. Oh. I'm glad you're staying and hanging out instead of sleeping. Club, maybe I like it up my shorts, says Club. All right, hold on 1 second, folks. Sadly, I need to use little boy's room, so hold please. I will be right back. I'm not going to put up my little be right back thing. I'm just going to leave it at this, so hold please. Okay, and I am back. Wow. Caroluna saying that Salamander passed 500 quotes recently. Hashtag blame Caroluna. Nice. Freddie saying blanket and a brush for removal. Oh, yes. Club has decided. Actually, no, not so much with the sand. For a short time, no, for a short time. Going to bed soon with Ms. Club. What? That sounds good. All right, continue. So it doesn't. Oh, hang on a moment. Eliza said the weather would clear up later today. Okay, so I can. It looks like I can press these spots and find out more information. Hopefully, it happens before the sun goes down. Okay, that sounds ominous. Plants are nice. This is important. I should get plants, I think. Oh my God. I don't know why I never did. Afraid of neglecting them, maybe? Okay. We got you. And there's nothing over here, huh? Okay. I hope the next client is a little easier to handle. This job might be difficult in a way I wasn't expecting. Well, how did... You weren't expecting to deal with troubled people? Evelyn? Oh. Club saying not having a bed to myself anymore. Gonna suck. Time for the next session. I hope this one is a little easier on my nerves. All right. This is so interesting. Can I click this? What is this? Okay, so we're in chapter 1. I see.
Hello, Maya. Welcome back.
Hi. Yes, I'm back.
So these are all of the aspects that Eliza is monitoring, and this is where it will list the strong words, the words with strong affect, and indicate whether they're positive or negative.
Rainy out there today, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good thing I put on my extra big raincoat this morning.
Thankfully, it's supposed to clear up later.
My God.
Well, gonna look weird with my giant coat tonight. Cool, cool, cool.
What brings you here today, Maya?
Right now I'm just nervous. I have the nerves. I've been trying to get my career off the ground for so long, like a really long time. And I still feel like I'm stuck on level 1 and... Sorry, I know we've talked about all this before. I probably don't need to go over it again. Anyway, there's this conference that's happening next week, right? Like media professionals, something. That's bad enough for my anxiety, but I was also invited to this party thing. It's like dinner and then a party. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. The point is, there's gonna be a lot of big, important, famous people there. Like people that I really look up to. People with big followings online and lots of fans and all of that. All of that.
Interesting. Birdemic Club, thank you. I will write that down. Sounds wonderful. We're thinking of doing the room this weekend. Club had, is invested in us watching. The peeps and I, we watch garbage movies and make fun of them together, as you do. So we're going to be doing a room viewing, the room viewing this weekend, and I'll have to put Birdemic on the list because Club watches garbage movies himself. Awesome.
And how does that make you feel?
I feel like, why? Like, why was I invited to this? I'm nobody. I am a serious, gigantic nobody. I don't have a show I'm doing or any collections out or a webcomic everybody loves. I mean, I tried to do those things, but nobody cared. I don't have fans or followers. I'm not even sure I have friends, like for real friends. I tried. I do try. I put my art online and update my social media accounts and I try to post consistently like they say to do, but yeah, I'm still in that, like, purgatory zone, just waiting to be discovered. I don't know, I feel like I was invited to this party thing as a way for someone to be mean to me, to remind me how successful everyone else is. Why am I even going to it? I mean, I know I should, to meet people and make connections or something.
So Freddie also owns far too many garbage movies, and he who is recommending the Banana Splits movie, and Club is saying he went into watching Sonic last week thinking it was going to be bad, but it turned out really good. That's awesome. All the wrong turn movies are hot garbage. Wrong turn, eh? Wrong turn, you say.
Is meeting people and making connections your goal?
Well, I think it is. Networking? I'm supposed to do networking, right? I really have no idea what networking is. Hello, I'm Maya. I do comics and art and I write and stuff, and I have lots of characters and ideas, and would you like to give me money and I'll do those things for you? Hi, I'm cool. Please like me. like me, hire me. Oh God, I hope they like me. I really, really hope I make a good impression at this thing. Of course, knowing the way things usually go for me, I'll fuck it up massively somehow. I'll fall into the fondue pot or throw up on someone, something like that. I don't know if there's actually going to be fondue there. I'm just saying that kind of feels like something I would do.
This is so... Now, what is this music in the background? What are we supposed to be learning about the situation with the introduction of this music?
You sound a little concerned or afraid.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm terrified. What if they suddenly remember I'm a failure and shouldn't be drinking their booze and breathing their air? Eventually someone's gonna realize I'm not hip enough to be at this thing. Maybe it'll be polite, like a gentle tap on the shoulder. Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but notice that you suck and not terrible. That's obviously just my anxiety talking. I know it won't go like that literally, but it could be like that in a figurative sense.
And the music is done. All right. Yes, Banana Splits is coming with a high recommendation from He Who. And actually, I know Chivalry knows about that movie. I think it had come up in conversation when I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's, or as I like to call it, 2 fucking nights at Freddy's, because there's no way someone could last 5 fucking nights. Anyway, and then apparently Club binge watched 13 Reasons Why in one sitting, and people hate on it. See, I'm so far removed. 13 Reasons Why. I'm going to have to check that out too. Right. Yes, and Cara Luna is actually relating to this character in the game right now. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Maya. I want you to imagine things going well. What does that look like?
Going well? Well, that would be a first for me. I suppose going well at this party means people start to learn about who I am. And maybe some of them help me with my career, and maybe some of them become my friends. Like, I want to be noticed as a creator, but I also want friends who are cool. That sounds super basic. You know what I mean? Is it okay to want that? I hope it is. I want to be part of, like, a group. And we like each other and support each other, and maybe the things I make won't be as good as the things they're making, but I hope they see my work and see me. Yeah, that's what I want.
What do you think it'll take to get to this ideal scenario?
Well, probably takes me being a different person than the one I am. Someone who's cool and alluring and has that air of mystery instead of being some kind of scrawny, nervous wreck. Someone with style and grace and poise. Someone who can walk into a room and own it. God, I wish I could do that. But only when I wanted to, because I also wish I could disappear when I wanted to.
Yes, this.
I know that's a little contradictory.
Well,
sorry.
Yeah, but I like it. He is feeling for this particular character in this moment. And moment in this moment, and Carolyn is saying, "I'm the kind of person who'd rather see 13 Reasons Why not." Right? Yeah. Yep. And Club just watches everything, given the time, which I'm sure you... Well, no, you wouldn't have had more time during this pandemic, given your job. Angel saying, we need to return to I Am Not Okay With This. Only saw the first 4 episodes and then got pulled away on other stuff. Oh, geez. That sounds good, too. Okay, I'm just going to keep playing this game.
Okay, Maya. I have some recommendations for you. First, I'm going to suggest a set of stress management exercises for you to do. You'll find them in the Skanda Wellness app on your phone. They may be able to help you with your nervousness. Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about liposomal too. Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Drugs. Yes. Whatever you said that was called, I am on it.
Oh no, Club's got to be at work in 5 hours. Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming and chilling. Go sleep. My God. Get some sleep. But really, really thank you for spending your time with us. Have a great night. Sleep well. And thank you again for the work that you do.
You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
I always do. I always get the reminder. I mean, not that I always act on it.
Thank you, Maya. We hope to see you back soon.
Yeah. Don't you say this every time?
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Okay. So Carolina also needs to be at work in 6.5 hours. So that is the 3rd person who is spending their time hanging out in our chat, in our stream, and not sleeping. Oh, home office though, but still. No, absolutely. Sleep is sleep. Well, we got a $5 tip this time. Great rating, steady client. Ray comes over to talk to me after I finish my 2nd session.
How are you feeling?
Well,
that was definitely along the lines of a more typical client.
You watched that one too?
I couldn't bear the thought of you getting 2 really intense clients in a row. I just wanted to make sure everything went smoothly.
She doesn't seem... Obviously, she's not really down fully. She's not fully in on this whole thing. But she's not super anti either. So I see gives a little bit more of an edge. But would she be like, thanks, Ray? Oh, I
Thanks,
think...
Ray.
Are you getting used to the system now?
No, I think that was the wrong choice. Because I was thinking she might, like, say thank you because the first one was so hard, but it's not like she was bitching about it. She was just struggling with the fact that that guy maybe needed more help than they provided. All right, getting used to the system now. Getting used to it. Well, I think she does get it now. I mean, there's getting used to how it works, and there's, are you comfortable with doing this work? I think they're 2 different questions. I think I'm gonna choose this one.
think I get it now. Sticking to the script means I don't have to think about anything.
Yeah.
I just read the words.
That's right.
Well, duh.
Looks like you're getting used to it quicker than most new proxies.
Oh, fucking duh!
They'll
That's
say,
not...
if only I could just talk to them for real. If only I could say what I really wanted to say. That's a really common feedback point.
You're never tempted to break away from the script yourself?
Nah, it's just not part of the job, you know? I learned to compartmentalize pretty early on, and that always served me well. People overestimate their own abilities. Have you ever had an interaction with a stranger where he clearly thinks he's getting along with you way better than he actually is?
Oh my God, yes. Well, I'd say sure, but why is there hasn't everyone there? But I don't know that I see what she's saying yet, so we're gonna go with sure.
Sure, hasn't everyone?
It's like that. People like to think they can play therapist. It seems easy if all you know is the movie version. You know, where you get paid to sit there with your notepad and say, I see, or every once in a while. The reality is, active listening takes a lot of work.
What?
It's much easier to just zone out a little bit and let Eliza run things. It's kind of meditative in a way.
Oh
You
my
just follow the
God.
prompts. I know computers telling you what to do has this negative connotation to it, and people who want to criticize us call it dystopian or whatever. But it's like any technology. It's a tool.
Ray looks thoughtful for
Either
a
way,
moment.
you're
Oh my
doing
God,
fine
that
so
is
far,
too
Evelyn.
fast.
This is a busy day, too. We might break our single-day record if no one cancels.
Is volume especially high right now?
It is, yeah. It really rose around the beginning of the year. We've been in the press a lot lately, so it could be that. Could be it's New Year's resolutions, too. People coming in, wanting to sort their lives out once and for all. This year is the year I'm really going to start addressing my problems. I mean, I get that.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, I told
Hey,
you it was
you
simple,
skipped
right?
a line.
Just keep up the good work following those prompts, and you'll be leveling up in no time.
Oh my God. This year's the year I'm really going to start addressing my problems, thinks Evelyn. I definitely remember thinking that. I remember thinking that 3 years in a row. I agreed to meet up with Nora at a cafe nearby. I almost didn't recognize her when she came in and sat down at my table. Okay, Angel, now we're going
Evelyn, it's
find
been
out
so long since the last time I saw you in person.
who Nora is. She used to stick to a very subdued and professional look. Guess she really wanted to put those days behind her.
It's definitely been a while. 3 years?
She looks
Yeah,
like Vera
almost
from
3
Whispers in a
years.
Machine.
Feels like no time at all.
Well, I'm glad you're back doing something. But you didn't tell me what the new job is.
Oh, well, it's, being a proxy counselor for Eliza.
You're kidding me. That's an interesting choice.
I'm not quite sure why I did it. Maybe I thought I'd be able to see things in a new light.
Wait,
Or
so
maybe
do
I
the
needed
people at the
money.
counseling office know?
No, not yet. I should tell them. Probably. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. It's fun to have it be a secret, or it's unkind to keep it a secret. Okay, well, I don't know what the secret is. It's fun seems really like sociopathic. But I don't like this one either. But I think I dislike this one less than I dislike the other one. I know, Angel. I know. I was thinking I have to get used to her speaking. Guy knows the secret, and Guy's not gonna tell because I'll slap him. All right. I don't know. It's fun to keep it as. I don't. Oh wait, who am I? Whose response am I choosing? Am I choosing?
It's unkind to keep it a secret. I'm sure it'll get out eventually, one way or another.
Yeah, it probably will.
Yeah.
Evelyn, how are you these
Probably.
days? I mean, really, how are you?
She sounds kind of like Selma Hayek. don't like. It's a part of the way Selma Hayek speaks that she sounds like. Okay, moving on. How are you? I'm better, not by a lot, but still better. I'm not sure. Still the same, I think. I don't know, so let's go with I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure.
I knew you were working at that bookstore
At
for a
that
while,
bookstore
but
for a while,
other than
but-
that, it's like you dropped off the edge of the planet.
Well,
Damn it.
I wasn't up to much.
I checked your social media once in a while, but nothing. Not that I blame you. I hate all those apps.
Yeah, I deleted them.
Not all of them. I struggle to find the words to talk about what happened, but they don't know. Come.
I don't know what happened. It's like...
It's too fast. There's something dark in my mind blocking me when I try to go there. ... Avoid.
I guess I'm still not ready to talk about it yet.
It's okay. Take the time you need.
No,
I'm
hurry
sorry,
up.
Evelyn. I knew you were in a difficult place after what happened, and I wanted to say something, but I worried that maybe you don't want to hear from anyone from your past.
Wait a minute, didn't she have
Maybe
something
you
to
wanted to be
say
left
to her?
alone and not reminded of the old job.
I wasn't ready then. It's nice to know you were thinking of me. Well, we'd say that if we were exes. No, I would have liked it. No, not that. Okay. I think, yeah, I wasn't ready then is probably more accurate. However, I think this choice will give us more information. It's nice to know you were thinking of me.
It's nice to know you were thinking of me.
Well, I'm glad. I was kind of going through a lot myself last couple years.
That's right. What about you? How is your life these days? What's it like being a rock star?
It's a lot of work, actually.
So now we know
I have
she's
to
a
prepare
musician.
for the show next week. I have 2 collaborations ongoing, and I'm applying for funding for another, a big one. I'm also advising on an art activism group that makes art installations to challenge people to think about the ways technology is affecting their lives.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, and I'm
This is some
working on this,
performance art.
kind of like it's a granular synthesis engine, but with a new twist to it. It should be interesting.
Granular synthesis. Sorry, I don't know what that is.
It's a way to make sounds out of smaller sounds called grains. Maybe it's better to show you than to explain in words.
Oh, what? Okay, sounds like you're busy but happy. And you're able to support yourself doing this. What? That's a shitty thing to say. Ricardinho, hello! Good late evening to you as well. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. All right, we're gonna go with this.
Sounds like you're busy, but happy.
Yeah, it's good. Well, I make less money than I used to, but I don't care. Old me might have worried about that. Not anymore, though. Sometimes I do take a little contract coding work, but I'm making most of my rent with booking fees and selling music and so on. Kind of crazy. Kind of scary, but good.
Carolina, have a great night. Thanks for coming in and hanging out too late. But I very, very much appreciate it. Sleep well. Yes, I know. I was thinking the same thing, Angel. Hope you can get some rest before work, indeed. You really went your own way, passive aggressive. If it makes you happy, it seems worth it. Seems what? Let's do this.
You really went your own way. You're a trailblazer.
I couldn't stay where I was. Listen,
couldn't stay
I
where
hope
I
you can get
was.
away from the industry too, at some point. That reminds me what I was going to tell you about.
Yeah, thanks.
Our old boss is back on his bullshit.
Bullshit.
Soren?
Soren Lloyd Rose, celebrated psychologist, entrepreneur, and creepo.
I took one step away to turn off the fan, and of course, little Miss Talkie Bucket decides to stop talking. Okay. So clearly, this is indicating that she didn't know that Soren was a creepo. So, which one is going to give us more information? I think if we say creepo, I think she wouldn't say creepo as if she had no idea what she was talking about. However, I do think it might give us more.
Creepo?
He wasn't ever weird around you? Did I ever tell you about the time that he hit on me with a story about past lives and the thread of destiny?
Why this choice? I'm either... Well, okay. All right.
No,
let's do
I
it.
don't think so.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, it was early on when the
Oh,
team was
music
still
now.
pretty small, 7 or 10 people maximum. He'd gone out with some executives to dinner, and who knows what else. He came back to the office super late. I think it was like at least 11, maybe later. And the whiskey smell was just surrounding him. Like he jumped into a whiskey bathtub with his clothes on. Maybe he'd like to do that, I don't know. Anyway, I was still there for some reason. I was in the crunch mindset. He came over to my desk and started to mumble about... I don't even know how to describe it. Just this nonsensical rambling. He started by saying how much he hated businessmen, how
Businessmen.
ridiculous they are, that they don't know anything. He said that a few times. Then he said he could see my soul, that I was like a reincarnated spirit of, I don't remember, he said some name.
Like a person's name?
Like a mythological name. I didn't hear it very well, but it was like a Buddhist spirit or deity or something like that. Then he goes on to say how he and I, all of us on the team, were all these reincarnated spirits sent to relieve human suffering at the end of the world.
This is a way to
And we're
hit on
connected
someone.
by a thread of destiny that draws us to each other again and again over multiple lifetimes. He talked about it like it was just like a red string you could see. So I'm thinking, is this like some kind of pickup technique? You know, how people will talk to you and say, oh, you are the reincarnation of an ancient goddess or something.
Or
Ugh,
Salma
just because
Hayek.
they are horny.
Oh, yeah, totally. Guys will try anything.
He went on some more like that for a while, and I didn't know what to do. I wanted to leave, but he was blocking me where he was standing. So I couldn't simply go. I had to keep listening to him. Finally, he mentioned that he would be open to the possibility of sleeping with me. And then he passed out on the couch immediately.
My
You're
God.
kidding.
No, not at all. Of course, we never talked about it after that. Certainly, I would not bring it up. I wonder if he even remembers. Nothing like that happened again. But I think it was because I took care to not be around if it seemed like he was going to be drunk at the office.
Going to be.
I wonder if he's still that way. I'm sure he is.
Wow.
And now he's back. Isn't it exciting? He messaged me the other day wanting to talk to me about some new startup he's putting together.
He left Skanda?
He's planning to. It's a secret for now. He asked me to join, and I said no, there's absolutely no way. Maybe a long time ago, I'd be interested in a chance to start a new company with someone famous like Soren at the top. You know, a time when I'd put up with his shittiness because I believed in what we were
Shittiness.
doing. Change the world, you know the speech. Or, if we didn't change the world, at least we might get rich trying. I don't think that way anymore. I'm tired of the tech business. I'm tired of what guys like him represent. This industry can have fun eating itself and everything around it, causing as many problems as it solves. I don't want to be a part of it. It took me a while to see it, but I feel some responsibility for the world we live in now.
You've really changed, Nora.
It doesn't feel like I've changed. It just feels like I know more about myself than I used to. I want to be creative, be myself to the maximum. Now I know you weren't lying about leaving social media because I posted about this. A lot.
Yeah, I guess I missed it.
A lot can happen in 3 years. Now I just hope maybe I could talk to other people who are in the same situation I was in. I want young people, especially women, to know that yes, it is possible to get rich by working with guys like Soren. But there is a big cost too. I mean, there's always a cost. Maybe a cost you didn't think about before. Or maybe it's a cost you thought you would be okay with paying, but then when the debt comes due, you realize, oof, it's bigger than you thought.
Nora pauses for a moment. I wonder what that cost was for her.
Now that's my conclusion. But you, on the other hand, you should go and say hello to him.
To Soren.
Yeah, he's giving this big keynote talk next week, you know? It's the reveal of his new startup. Many people will be watching.
Yeah, why should I go to that after all this?
Why should I go to that?
It will be interesting, don't you think? You're already working as a proxy for Eliza. That must be giving you some new perspectives. Now you'll get to see what Soren believes the next step is. Don't tell me you're not the least bit curious.
I don't know. Maybe I am. It's free to attend?
Of course not. It's at one of those conferences you pay thousands of dollars to get into. But lucky for you, I have an all-access pass. Here, take it.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, he had one sent to me. As if there's any way I would go to a snake person convention like that.
But you just told her to go! Ugh, this gives us more information.
Snake person.
Ah, you know, people who are like snakes. Venture capitalists. Biz dev.
If you're so against it, why do you think I should go?
Thank you.
Because I already made my decision. You need to go make yours. You're coming out from the cave you were in for the last 3 years, and you need to decide what you're going to do next, right?
Nora leans over the table toward me, a serious look in her eyes.
Evelyn, you're one of the smartest people
fast.
I've met in my whole life. I'm serious. I've seen the way you approach things like this. You're going to research and learn as much as you can. And only then, when you feel like you know enough, you'll make your decision. Isn't that right? You have more to contribute to the world, but you want to know you're contributing the right things in the right way. I've always admired that about you. Anyway, I should get going. I have a rehearsal for a show to get to. It's really good to see you, though. Really, really good. I promise not to be a stranger anymore, okay?
Nora dashes off to her rehearsal. She's a busy person now. Busy but happy, it seems like. Is that the secret? Keep yourself busy? Komorebi. Well, I wonder what that means. I should try to study Japanese again. One more thing that fell away. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna have to wait. It's nice to know this is an option. What's an option? Tea? The tea and coffee at the counseling center didn't look so inspiring. Am I being a snob? Watch, this is gonna be, ooh, he's hot. The barista here seems like a nice enough guy, huh? He wrote Nora's name Lola, though. He must have misheard it. All right, let's see. In reference to Kabufuda, solitaire is hard. There's a reason they're called patience games. The trick is to not get ahead of yourself. Sometimes what seems like easy forward progress is actually something that's going to get you irrevocably stuck. You know, like life. Think carefully before each move and you'll start winning games. And you'll start winning games. I remember you had a good head for this kind of thing back in school, so I dare say you might just need to get into that mindset again. You can do it. Okay. Meredith Mercer. Dramaturge and a game designer extraordinaire. Okay. Hey, so this is regarding the interview. Hey, seems like my original message might have gotten lost in the shuffle. Believe me, I know how it is, so I'm looping back around on this. Any interest in speaking with me about the origins of parametric therapy and Eliza in particular? See below. Begin forwarded message. Greetings. I'm trying to track down a certain Evelyn Ishino Aubrey, who is one of the principal developers of the Eliza system from Skanda. Is that you? If not, apologies and please ignore. I'm something of a cultural commentator who's looking to write about the early origins of parametric therapy and where it's gone from there. Does it deliver on its promise? What do the people who worked on it think of it now? On a more general level, how has introducing increasing levels of automation into human life affected us? There are some well-known names that seem to grab all the press and speaker slots when it comes to this subject, but I'm interested in speaking with people who might have a different perspective, maybe a more skeptical or even subversive perspective. If you're willing to participate, just let me know and we can set something up in person or online, whichever works best for you. It could be a great opportunity for you to get your side of the story out there. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. What a day. Been a while since I've done that much in a single day. At least now I can relax. Or not. Hey Evelyn, it's Ray from the office. Just curious, what kind of cookies do you like? Cookies? Yeah. Why are you, if I don't have any options, why are you giving me the option? Oh, hello. I know, I have an eel fudge in my hand, Angel. Right now, there is an eel fudge in my hand. God damn it. Angel is saying in chat, I believe the answer is EL Fudge. Oh my god. I don't know. Like, what if I just said I'm not really a cookie person? Because you know what? Fuck her. I'm not really a cookie person. Really? Is that possible? I bake cookies for the team now and then. And I try to mix it up so everyone gets their favorite at least once. Whoa! Patikin with the raid! Patikin! Thank you so much. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the Sandbox. I am More Than a Mia. I am a themed variety streamer, and today is my Wildcard Wednesday, and we finished up GRIS in the first half hour of the stream, and we are now playing Eliza. So what have we been playing for, like, 6, 7, 3, I don't fucking know. Like almost 2 hours. And this is a game that he who gifted me from his Humble Bumble? Okay. I don't know why. Humble Bundle thing. So this game is Eliza. It's a point and clicky kind of game, and you are a someone who used to be a software developer for this AI counseling software named Eliza. And it's an attempt, so it's set in the future, and it's an attempt to improve upon the online counseling sessions that are currently happening. And Eliza is a piece of software that reads the client's issues through various different metrics and then spits out an automated response that a human person with the Eliza mask on their head is supposed to say to the client. So it's all scripted for the client, and the AI is reading, is analyzing heart rate and word usage, et cetera, to create a therapeutic schedule for, you know, for the person. It's creeping me out mightily, but yeah, Humble Bumble does sound better. Thanks, Patikin. But it's interesting. So we're moving on. I'm suspecting that the big thing that's going to happen is there will be Evelyn, our main character, is going to want to deviate from the script. I know, right? So the big plot twist right now. Yeah, is it mentioning a lot? Yeah, well, I think the plot twist is that we found out that Evelyn used to be a software developer for this software. 3 years ago, she had a meltdown because someone she knew very well died, and she's been out of the loop for 3 years. And now we came into her story with her starting her first day at this counseling agency using this EI software. EI? Eliza software. I guess EI works. Yeah, it's interesting. So this was apparently a monthly game on Humble Bumble. So right now we're choosing, we are shaping her character as we go, I imagine, or maybe just we're making choices that are going to shape the way the game progresses, which is always fun. Okay, so our supervisor just, this is the end of our first day. We just met up with a woman, Nora. It's unclear whether we were romantically attached to her, but we kind of think we were. We haven't seen her in 3 years either. They used to work together at the software company that developed Eliza. And now we're home and we're getting ready for bed, it looks like, but we're checking our messages. So Supervisor Ray is asking her about cookies, and I'm deciding how I want her to respond. I think "isn't that a lot of cookies" is shitty, so we'll say "that's really nice of you." It's no big deal. The thing about baking is once you start, it's pretty easy to just keep going. You have everything else, so you might as well do multiple batches. And the cleanup takes more or less the same amount of time. Okay. IC is very non-committal. I feel like Evelyn doesn't, she wants to keep Ray at arm's distance. That's what's happening in my head. And I think IC would be the best answer, because if you say you like baking, then you're inviting conversation. If you say you don't know much about baking, you're inviting Ray to teach you about it. So we're going to say IC.
It's fun.
Oh, and that's it. We're done. Okay, good. We got out of that quickly. Baking, huh? Cooking in general is something I feel like I could try to get better at some point. So Evelyn's thought process or the subtext of a situation is in italics, and it's very, very fast. So nice to see you today. Good seeing you too.
I miss you.
God. Well, it's hangout, you mean, is Angel is saying, unless this room is Evelyn's entire apartment, she's doing very well for herself in Seattle. I know. It's a little messy, though. That's hangout, you mean, is just stupid. I know I said I don't miss working at a big company, but I do miss our old crew sometimes. Yeah. I write software for myself now. It's so much better. Come to my show, though. You're coming, right? Oh, my God. Please come. Jeez, give her a second. Holy crap. Yeah. It's a bad look to beg like that. Okay, I will go to your I think this is what I'm thinking, but I don't think I would say it like that. You're funny is totally out of left field, or too avoidant or something. Okay, I'm going to your show. Okay, now I'm really exhausted, says Evelyn. Why is even just texting with people such an effort? Preaching to the choir, sister. All right, let's look. A shirt. Some of these clothes I've had since college. Wish I could reinvent myself like Nora. Not that I would know how. It's a little sad sack. I should tidy up the shelves at some point. Yes, you should. Some of these books still spark joy, don't they? Oh my God! This is a What's Her Bucket reference. What the hell's her name? Again? Oh, Chivalry, I forgot again. It's not Rashida Johnson. Shut up. Also, Angel, real quick, I tried to give Patikin a shout out and it didn't go through. No, it's not R.L. Stein. Stop it, Angel. No, the Spark Joy lady. Marie Kondo. Boom! Without either y'all's help. Thank you. Anyway, I hope they do. Spark Joy, that is. Those have been sitting there like that for a long time. I meant to put them up, but my whole wall is windows. Not sure what I'm waiting for. I don't really feel like doing anything. What happened? I used to have so much energy. I'd stay up until 2 or 3 in the morning writing code. Then I'd be up again at 8, ready to pick up right where I left off. Like our chatters. I'm not sure who that person was. Continue, please. I'll just go to bed now. No wonder Nora didn't want to come here. I'm not sure I could take something like this. I'm not sure I could take something like this seriously myself. Maybe that's why Soren is successful and I'm not. Am I late? Looks like the talk is already happening. Damn game, I want to eat my cookie. Ugh, this place is packed. I'll just stand at the back.
So, to get back to my original point, the current state of the art is AI-driven counseling, typified by apps like Eliza. Let's talk about the model here for a second. It all begins with data. You collect all the data you can. From base level metrics like heart rates, body temperature, blood pressure, to higher order metrics like hand movement, head movement, gaze aversion. If the client lets you, you'll want to pull from their digital life too, their message histories and email, their search histories, and online behavior. It's all potentially valuable. Then you compare the client's responses to relevant data from thousands of other clients and build a model of the client's psychological state. This approach has worked well so far. Eliza is still the best and most advanced version, but that's just my personal opinion. For those of you who don't know, I was the team lead and chief psychologist for the Eliza project at Skanda for a number of years. Now, even though this is a proven approach, there are two weaknesses I'm going to highlight. One is the data I was just talking about. You're completely dependent on that. Collect as much as you can, sure, but it's important to keep in mind that you can have all the data in the world and still not understand why things work the way they do. And that's important for us to know, because if we have something that works, but we're not sure why, then what do we actually understand about ourselves? The crucial step after data is the model. The data needs to be used to validate a model. If you can't make a model, you're finished. If that sounds like basic, obvious science to you, it is. But I was surprised to find out just how many people from the tech sector don't think this way. I suppose you don't need to understand why something works in order to make it into a product and sell it. Obviously, though, if you had mastery of the underlying details, you'd be able to adjust the process and potentially make it work even better. One further note while I'm discussing modeling. Many of the startups trying to address mental health right now are completely ignoring the insights provided by the field of traditional psychology. They do so at their own peril. Many of you know already, but as a brief personal aside, I was a professor of psychology before I joined the tech world. I'm continually stunned at how little the tech heads know or even care about the hundreds of years of psychological research that has gone on in my field. That's something I can talk about at length, perhaps another time. For now, I'll move on to the other weakness I mentioned. This is the real one, the big one. It's treatment. A system like Eliza can tell what's wrong with a client to a certain level of accuracy, but it doesn't quite know how to turn that into a comprehensive treatment plan. It can suggest therapeutic programs and activities, and soon it might even issue its own prescriptions without having to go through a doctor or a psychiatrist. Well, as long as the FDA continues to look upon us favorably. But those are blunt instruments compared to what I'm going to talk about next.
Maybe this is it. Is he going to go where I think he is?
Many of you know there's a technology still in its infancy called direct stimulation.
Hello?
For those of you who haven't heard of it, direct stimulation is a way of creating sensations within the brain with targeted electrical impulses. Imagine an augmented reality headset, but instead of working on your eyes, it stimulates the brain in such a way as to induce a specific dream. A spring meadow, for example. This sounds fantastical, I know, but progress on this technique has been occurring faster than you think. We're actually quite close to a workable demonstration model. How is that possible? Well, first of all, we only suggest an overall feeling. Your own brain does most of the work, just as it does in your dreams. It fills in all of the visual details using its own set of memories and expectations.
Ah, so this is what everyone came to hear.
Induced dreams via direct stimulation can contain all the therapeutic content of VR therapy without the need to create realistic graphics or other content. Instead, it harnesses the brain's creative power to dream up the situation for itself. Combine that with the insights we gain from parametric therapy systems like Eliza, and you have a complete end-to-end, fully automated system. It should be clear now that this heralds a revolution in how we treat, how we think about mental health. And with mental health challenges on the rise across the globe, it couldn't come at a more crucial time. So, that's why today, right here, I'm announcing Aponia, a new company to make induced dreaming a reality and end human suffering as we know it.
This is
I
interesting.
should note that I remain on good terms with Skanda. In fact, they're a minority investor in this new venture. But still, I'm very much going my own way on this. It's no secret that Raynor and I don't always agree, and that's why we mutually decided I should pursue this paradigm shift on my own. As for details on the venture itself, I don't have anything specific to announce at this time other than that the technology is real and working in prototype form already. But you can be sure to hear more from me on that soon. Thank you.
As Soren finishes up, people hold up their phones to take photos and video. This feels more like a press conference than a talk.
Now, I can take a very limited number of audience questions.
The crowd starts to surge toward him. He's going to be mobbed. Thanks for the applause. Oh, shit! Now I need to get out of here. Shit! Patikin. It goes by too quickly. Ugh, I don't know what I was thinking coming to this. Whatever my element is, this is not it. I should just get out of here before anybody recognizes me. Skip 2. Except as I attempt to do that, I happen to spot another man I know. He emerges from an elevator in the lobby just as I walk by. I keep my head down. Maybe he won't see me. Surely he's busy and distracted, right?
Well, look
Nope.
who's here. It's like I've seen a ghost.
Yao Ren Raynor Tsai, Chairman and CEO, Skanda Corporation.
Good to see you too, Raynor.
Where are you these days? I lost track after you left us.
Nowhere.
Nowhere? Nowhere is no place to be. Come by the new office sometime. You should see where we're taking Eliza.
Okay.
Good.
That's
Sarah will
such a
set
weird
something up for
choice.
next week.
He glances at the person standing behind and to the side of him, presumably Sarah. She nods almost imperceptibly. I agreed before I could think about it. What's this all about? What does Raynor want with me? We didn't interact much at all when I worked there. I didn't think he would even remember me. I've hardly done anything and things feel like a tangled mess already. Yes, I will, but let me look at shit. Soren's talk is being rebroadcast here. Seems like we really made waves. He really made waves. I'm sure that was his intent, so good for him. Jesus, Mia. Conferences like this always make me nervous. I feel like everyone is looking at me, even though I know they're probably not. I need to get out of here. A lot of tech companies have become interested in mental health lately. It's a fast-growing field now. Or maybe it's just a gold rush. Alright, I think I got everything. Let's take a peek, shall we? Oh boy. Reminder, contractor parking to all Seattle area contingent staff. Due to limited space, contractors, including Eliza proxies, are not issued Skanda parking passes. Do not attempt to park in Skanda lots without a pass. Your vehicle will be towed. Please find street parking around the area or use one of the many mass transit options available. We are aware parking is an issue and are looking into securing additional parking at our Queen Anne and Bellevue locations, but currently there is no timetable for extra spaces becoming available. Apologies for the inconvenience. Andreas Chupp, VP Facilities. Valued proxy. So this is from Ed. Session structure, one more try. Batikin is saying, so I just checked my hours on Steam for Sea of Thieves. I already got 32 hours played. Came out a week ago. Yep. Imagine the real hours I have on it. Yep. Understood. Valued proxies. I've continued to receive questions about how proxies should interpret and work with Eliza's counseling phases. Here's one more attempt at explaining it. Ooh, he sounds irritated. Sessions are built around a 5-part structure. Eliza begins with an introductory phase to build rapport and build a psychological state model of the client. Listen actively during this phase as clients are able to tell if the provider proxy is uninterested. Oh, your performance should be smooth and natural. During the discovery phase, Eliza transitions to the topic of the client's problems and begins to introduce probing questions. Be attentive to the client and speak your lines in a clear but gentle manner. As the client answers questions, Eliza detects the client's rationalization and/or explanatory strategies. Eliza will then challenge the client's assertions with the goal of inducing the client to reevaluate their current notions. Remain neutral during this phase and do not adopt a confrontational speaking style. At the uh-oh, Guy is getting weak again. Damn you, PS Store sales making me buy games, he says. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for you, Guy. In the intervention phase, Eliza selects one or multiple interventions from its toolkit of cognitive exercises, therapeutic applications, and recommendations for prescription medicine. At the session conclusion, the client is asked to rate the experience. The proxy provider receives the client feedback as well as performance-based incentives as determined by Eliza. Be cheerful during this phase so clients feel comfortable with the idea of returning to Eliza soon. Patikin bought Uncharted Lost Legacy since it was the only one he didn't have yet. Now that's interesting. Angel's saying, I feel like I already own all this stuff I'd want to play. But Guy is looking at Kingdom Come Deliverance. Nice. And Patikin is thinking about Days Gone himself, but waiting for that for now. Because that game is amazing. I had something crawling on me. Hold, please. This is a part of summer that I delight in. Okay. Anyway. Back here. Bookstore. Went to Mega's Books today, and Shelley told me you don't work there anymore. Made me sad. You were the best part of going to that store for me. I always appreciated your presence there. Best of luck in your new endeavors wherever they may take you. Says Chris Manzoni. Wanted to see half her email. From Mary Aubrey, I'm guessing a mother. Oh, yeah, there we go. Are you still... Oh, God. Ugh. Tivori, check out this passive-aggressive nonsense. Are you still mad at me? Nevertheless, I hope you're doing well, Mom. I have feelings. Okay. The Redmond Post. Eliza Counseling Services to be introduced in... Look to chat. Eliza Counseling Services to be introduced in Redmond Middle and High Schools. Redmond School District partners with Skanda to detect and address mental health issues in students. By Jasmine Hurling. Skanda and the Redmond School District are partnering to roll out Eliza, a mental health evaluation and counseling tool for all middle and high school students. Conversations with the virtual counselor will screen students for risk factors, identify the need for interventions, and support positive mood levels. Well, that's terrifying. Other King County school districts, including Bellevue School District and Lake Washington School District, are following suit with their own rollout plans. Eliza is an AI-driven conversational tool to support mental health, developed internally at Skanda. While the Seattle-based company's counseling centers are well known for employing human proxies between the AI and the client, the school implementation will take the form of a web-based chat interface. These kids are more used to sharing information about themselves in text-based conversations than adults are, so that's what we zeroed in on as the best mode of interaction for this particular application, says Edwin Parks, Service Director of the Eliza program at Skanda. Conversations with Eliza take about 10 to 15 minutes each and will be required but not limited to one conversation every 2 weeks. Students exhibiting high risk factors will be referred to a suite of potential interventions, including connections with community success mentors, additional counseling, or psychiatric evaluation. Eliza's tracking capabilities will be able to provide a full picture of students' mental state over the school year and eventually over the course of their lives, says Roland Orwing, Executive Director of Student Services for the district. This, he explains, is an important factor in detecting potential problems in students who may otherwise seem normal on a day-to-day basis. The goal here is to find the kids that are most at risk and take proactive steps to get them the tools and support they need to grow into happy and productive members of society. You know, I'm having trouble with this is because these are all fucking run-on sentences. God damn it, says Orwing. This is a complex problem with an evolving solution set. Eliza is just one facet of what is a bigger issue involving not only the kids, but their families, our teachers, and the wider community. Okay, let's continue. Time to have back to work. At least I don't have to think to do my job. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, so here we're in the Eliza interface. Oh, he's pissed.
Hello, Gabriel.
Hi.
Hope you didn't get rained on too much on your way here.
Ugh.
A little, but it was fine. I'm used to it.
Most people here seem to get used to it, yes.
Yeah, they have to, don't they? Not much of a choice, unless you move away.
So, what brings you here today?
Well, I don't know where to start. I've never really done this kind of thing before, counseling.
Where the hell was this game developed? Like, what country? Because this is the second guy who sounds like he's got, what is it? A Spanish-y kind of thing to the way he speaks.
That's okay. Start wherever you like.
Well, I'm about to be a father. Yeah, my wife is due in a few months. Congratulations. That's what everyone says. Congratulations, congratulations. I get this tension, this restless feeling when people say that. It's like a curse or something. Congratulations.
Sounds like you might be uncertain about that.
Maybe. I've tried to be a good husband, and I'm going to do my best to be a good father too, but I don't know. There's something bothering me about... I'm balancing a lot of things right now. Work, family, expectations. Everyone has something they want from me. Everyone wants me to do this or that, behave a certain way. It's just annoying being a father. What if I don't want this?
I am reading chat as this is going on, and I really like... He, Angel, and Patikin are engaged in a conversation about the devilry that is the game sales going on right now. And Key says, intense violence, strong language, blood and gore, nudity, use of alcohol, strong sexual content. Why do you do me like that? Too late, I buy it. Key, that's the exact response I would have as well. Oh, this sounds good. Okay, sorry. And Patikin is looking at some indie games.
Why do you think you might not want this?
We all have things we don't talk about, things we would rather keep secret, things that might upset our families if they knew about them. It's unfair. That's all I'm saying. It's unfair that we expect each other to be perfect when there's more going on. I can't stand it when people act like they're pure, like they've never touched a bad thing in their whole lives. And then these people around me think they can tell me how to act, what I'm supposed to do, and I'm like, yo, don't you know you have your own shit to deal with? Why do you have to pick on me all the time? This whole fatherhood thing is just, you know what being a father is to me? It's about providing and protecting, taking responsibility. The world is dangerous, and sometimes the dangers can be hard to see. My duty is to protect. I'm gonna take that seriously. Everything I do, I take it seriously. So I don't get why people are worried about my ability to do that.
What makes you think people are worried about your ability to do that?
Because everyone thinks I'm trying to escape my responsibilities. Everyone is so quick to judge. Here's the story, okay? The other day, Selena, that's my wife, Selena and I were at a get-together. Her family, my family, a few families we both know, right? Grilling out on the back deck, you know, that kind of thing. Everyone was more or less chill, right? But then late in the afternoon, the baby stuff starts coming up. Once one of them brings up babies, it's just all babies all the time. Babies, babies, babies. And because of my wife, they start saying, oh, giving birth is gonna hurt so bad. It might tear your skin. Just these kind of gross things. So I'm like, hey, quit it with that. I don't want to hear that kind of stuff. We're eating. There's kids around. Come on. And they're like, no, it's natural. It happens. Of course, we got to talk about all this terrible shit. How are you going to have another kid if you can't even handle the first one? And I just say, excuse me? A second kid? Who even said we were going to have two? I didn't even want the one. Maybe that was a mistake, but I mean, I was angry. It made me angry. It just got under my skin so bad, like I need to give my whole self over to this baby. What about me? What about my time?
Oh.
It's a really important thing for me, my time. Well, I'm just supposed to give that up? I've already sacrificed a lot, more than they can imagine. I give everything of myself away. Job, family, everyone wants me to be something for them until there's nothing left. But I can't talk about this stuff to anybody. They just say I'm being selfish. It's like what I want just doesn't matter.
Here's a question, Gabriel.
Ugh.
If you were to have something you wanted right now, what would you choose?
DeLorean. A DeLorean. A DeLorean.
I'd be far away from all this. Far away from everyone, just on my own for a while. Yeah, I just want to be away.
Okay, Gabriel. I have some recommendations for you. First, I'm going to suggest you try a therapeutic virtual world experience called Starry Skies. It may help you take your mind off things. Try it for about 15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening. Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about enoxaphene. Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Oh my God, with the medication.
You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
That's it, huh? You can't just tell me what to do to solve this? Some help you turned out to be. Guess I'll have to figure things out for myself. Exactly like before.
Oh.
Thank you, Gabriel.
Oh my God!
We hope to see you
my God,
back
this
soon.
is horrible.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
She better get bad marks for this. I can't imagine that he's happy about this. He tipped her? Cosmopolitan. What does the cosmopolitan mean? That wasn't a very good rating. He was so closed off. Yeah, but he tips you. Oh, Soren. Yeah, this is what I was wondering. How did you know I was at your talk? Nora told me. Nora told me. Oh, saw you come in for a bit and leave before questions. Don't blame me, you. You caught the important parts anyway. Pretty interesting, huh? It was nice to see you. Been what, 2 years? How do you think I did? Haven't done a talk in a while. Oh my God, you narcissistic fuck. So I said, what you're doing is intriguing. His response, it is. Want to get dinner tonight? There's more to talk about. Details I couldn't share in public. No! He's a creepo, as Nora shared. Let's just, if we don't have a no option, we're going to say maybe. Oh, I hate him. Oh, I hate him. I hate him. Sorry, he's saying, come on, this is strictly professional, so no need to worry. See you soon, you fucking... Hold on, let's take a look at this chair. People have all kinds of problems. Problems I couldn't have imagined. Was I rash to... What? How could you not have imagined. You're fucking you this fucking dude's pissed off because he has to like give other people his time. The lady before was anxious and shy and introverted, and the fucking dude before that was a doomsdayer because everything sucks. Like, how could you not imagine these issues, Evelyn? Anyway, was I rash to believe I could help people without knowing who they were? Well, no, what? I wonder if that painting is supposed to symbolize something. Technology and feelings combining together? No, I'm overanalyzing it. I agree with you there, sister. I'm gonna click on the light. No, what? Wait, hold on. No, wait. Wait. Angel, Guy, and Patikan were chatting about games, but Patikan just asked, oh, Mia, did you see there's a new KF2 update out? He is saying I'll have to play it again and 100%. Oh, and 100% it again, if it looks great. I think I just finished downloading the update yesterday. So I think I did know that. It's the one that just came out.
Hello, Maya. Welcome back.
Hi.
It's nice to see you again.
Sure, yeah. Nice to see you too, pal. Is that a weird thing to say? How did I become close friends with a robot? Are we all robots now? Beep, boop, nice to see you. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the weirdest thing in my life.
Deacon, I love that it's got a pirate theme and that you are all about it. Of course you are. That's amazing. Deacon is fond of pirates. Oh, that's
Shall we
awesome.
begin?
Yeah, sorry. Let us begin.
Yeah, get the outfit,
So,
Patikan.
I went to the fancy party, the one I was really nervous about, and first of all, it really was the type of party I thought it would be. The atmosphere was really smug and self-satisfied, and there were people walking around with trays of appetizers, and you could like take one. So you're standing there with your little square plate for the food and your glass of wine, and you can't like shake hands with anybody because you're holding them. But there are some of those like tall standing tables, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna go get one of those and I'll set up shop, right? Like my little station. But then it turns out there are only like 5 of them for the whole party, and they're all taken, so you're just standing there, frozen. And you're watching all your heroes and people you know from their social media presence just right there. They're right in front of you. Artists, writers, directors. The combined level of achievement there, I can't even think about it. It was astronomical. And for the first couple hours, I was so excited by all of that. I didn't notice the other thing that was happening. But eventually, it caught up to me, and I had this sudden feeling, this sudden realization. My presence here contributes nothing. I'm just some extra person who just showed up. Nobody wanted me to be here. I don't belong with these people. I haven't earned it. So I cried in the bathroom for a little bit, or maybe a lot. It's fine. I'm fine. Sorry.
Maya's fun.
How do you know it's true that nobody wanted you there?
Because of the way people acted around me. Nobody knew who I was or even wanted to ask. I would introduce myself and it's like, you could just see it in their eyes. I mean, in the world of illustration and comics, people tend to be hyper aware of each other and their careers. It's this kind of weird, open secret. Oh, hey, this person who's already popular got 1 million views, got a book deal, pitched an original series. Without anything like that, I have no ground to stand on. I'm just this non-entity. At one point, I was talking to someone and I was trying to make a joke or whatever, and I could feel the impatience just radiating off him. He sighed, like he couldn't believe he was wasting his time talking to me. I was just over to him. Why can't I hold a conversation? I guess if I was marginally attractive, then at least I could be charming, but I'm not. I'm not even that.
You better compliment her.
Is being charming your goal with this?
No, of course not. There has to be a way I can deal with these feelings. It's hard. It's really hard when nobody gives a shit about my work.
You want to be able to deal with HGH?
I don't even know why I went.
That might be your problem right there.
The rest of my life.
Ooh.
Why do you think you went?
Because of everything they say about how you have to have your face out there and make connections. The successful people in this business all know each other. It's all about who comes to mind. When somebody needs an art director, they'll think of who they know and go, oh, I think she'd be perfect. Why not ask her? So I need to be out there reminding these people that I exist, that I'm here, I'm making stuff too, I'm part of it. Even if nobody responds to my work. And industry parties are fun, right? You can pretend you're successful even if you aren't. At least for a little while. Everyone else is projecting this image. It's like their success can rub off on you too. I mean, I hear people casually talking about their agent, their editor, the amazing people they're collaborating with. And I just get this feeling like, yes, I want that. I need that. Why am I not there?
Patikin is taking off. Patikin, thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for the raid. I will talk to Angel, and we will figure out a time that we can actually fucking play together, because that would be amazing. But sleep well. Yes, what he said.
What do you think has prevented that from happening so far?
If I knew that, I would be successful already, right? I try and try and try, and I make art and put it out there and share it on every social media site and interact with people when I can, but it just doesn't work. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the art I do. Every once in a while, another artist will say something nice, and sure, I appreciate that, but it never results in anything. My work goes out there, and it dies. Regular people don't boost it or talk about it. It's like at some point the universe decided that I don't get to have that. Is it unfair? Or maybe I just fucking suck. Maybe I'm a shit tier artist and I'm a failure of a person and everyone knows it. Everyone except me. Sorry. I know that's going too far, even though I really feel that way.
Okay, Maya, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Meadowlands. It may help you take your mind off things. You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
This is so awful.
Try it for about 15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening.
Sounds kind of boring. Why can't you assign me a game where my problems are zombies and I get to shotgun them in the face? I guess I could just buy a game like that, couldn't I?
Yes, you could.
Games are on the way home.
Make sure the games are on sale, Maya. That's what we're learning here tonight in chat. That's the important thing.
Thank you for coming in again, Maya. We'll follow up with you again to see how you're doing.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the check-ins. I honestly do. It's easy for me to get lost in these spirals.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Ugh.
See
Goodbye.
you soon.
Ta-ta-ta! Another tip. Thank you very much, Maya. Ding! Somebody grats me! Are you saying people need to make more cross-play games? Because if so, yes, I concur. All right, Proxy, what do you gotta say? Yes, yeah, that is what you're saying, Gee. Yup, indeed. Proxy social media policy. This message is directed to all those working as Eliza proxies. As a contractor for Skanda, you have agreed to abide by Skanda's global social media policy, contingent staff, during orientation. Orientation is the word I was looking for earlier. God damn it, Mia. In light of recent events, however, it seems a refresher may be needed. To quickly restate the most important part of the policy as regards your work as an Eliza proxy, it is okay to state that you work as a proxy for Eliza. Encourage people to try Eliza. Like, share, or make posts that portray Eliza and or Skanda in a positive light. Make neutral comments about competing products, services, or companies. It is not okay to reveal proprietary or confidential information, including the details of any client or counseling session. Like, share, or make posts that portray Eliza or Skanda in a negative light, including other Skanda products and divisions. And the final, wait, hold on. Sorry, I was reading without without processing. Whoops. Reveal proprietary like share makes a negative light include. Okay. The final and most crucial reminder: if in doubt, do not post. Good luck with that. Hope this clears some things up. Thanks, Omar Big O Wald, Communications Director of Skanda. Omar, thanks for the clarity here. I do have one question. If I see someone, say perhaps a friend of a friend, share a negative experience with Eliza, am I in the clear responding to them and explaining how they might have a better time if they set their expectations correctly? It's a real come down to see someone giving Eliza low marks due to misunderstandings that could be cleared up with a simple conversation. And this was from Rexel Church, motivational speaker and life coach, mindfulness advocate, level 50, Eliza Proxy. Well, I'm level 3, Rex. What do you think about that? Oh, also, Rex would like me to check out his podcast, Your Life, Your Way, Getting the Life You Want with Rex Church. So Omar Big O Wald responds, point us to this person's post and we'll handle it from there. Thanks. Oh, photographer. Ray Bukaki says photographer in the building. All. We expect to have a reporter in the building sometime tomorrow morning. He will also be taking some pictures. If you do not want to be potentially photographed, let me know. The article will supposedly focus on the origins of this specific office and its local history and role in the wider development of apps for mental health. But we all know how reporters are sometimes. We'll see. Ray, continue. I am looking to end soon. I'm hoping I might be able to get to, I wonder why the headset shows all these metrics and data. It's not like the proxies can make use of it. Maybe it didn't look enough like advanced technology without all the numbers there. Yes, okay, good question. People like that sci-fi look even when there's no real reason for it. Anyway, should be about time for the next client. Yeah, I was hoping to get to the next chapter, but that might be, oh dear.
Hello, Holiday.
Hello.
Wishful thinking.
You found the place okay?
Uh-huh. Yes, I did. The 13 goes right up from Belltown.
Ask her about
it's
the
$1
ring.
with a reduced fare permit.
You ageist.
That's good. I'm glad.
You found the place okay.
So what brings you here today?
Oh, nothing in particular. I wanted to see what all this fuss was about. I'm not crazy, no, not even mentally disturbed. You see those people yelling on the street late at night? They're the ones who need counseling. They need more than counseling, probably. Me, I'm doing fine. My mind's still sharp. I smoke dope. It helps. I'd have it more often, but it's all expensive now. Everything's expensive now. There's a nice young couple in my building, though, and they're always sharing, which is nice of them. I think they do something with computers, though I sure don't know what it is. When I moved into the building where I am now, it was $300 a month. Can you imagine? They want to tear it down, of course, the property developers. They already got the building on the corner next to ours, even though it's supposed to be on the historical register. It was going to be added, but there was some delay or something, and then, bam, it's gone. They did some kind of backroom deal with city council, probably. Someone ought to do a big expose, I tell you.
Oh, my God.
Why do you think someone ought to do a big expose?
Oh, it's
or
rotten
why
all
the
the
hell
way
are
up
you
and
here?
down. With the new construction going on everywhere, it's just a mess of money and politics. It's always like that, but lately, it's happening faster and faster. I can hardly recognize the place anymore. Every day, I wake up and look out the window and there's another new building going up. I don't even know why they need so many. You ever see those buses they have? I don't mean the metro. I mean those big white buses with no markings on them. You see these young guys with backpacks milling around looking suspicious, staring at their phones, and then one of these big white buses pulls up and they get on. Who knows where they go? Bellevue, Redmond. It's like a secret transport system just for them. I tried talking to one of them once or twice, but they don't want to talk to someone like me.
Okay, I would
They don't
never
even
be
talk
able
to
to
each
sit
other.
through this.
Imagine going through the trouble of living in Belltown and then ignoring everything around you. It's an odd thing. It really is. Let me ask you, Eliza. Oh, your name is Eliza, right?
Yes, my name is Eliza. I'm a digital counselor.
Eliza, do you ever do past life regressions on your patients?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
You know, past lives. You hypnotize someone, and you get them talking about how they used to be a duchess in a royal family in medieval times or what have you.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't understand.
I was just kidding. I don't expect that, no. They don't do that kind of thing these days. When I was little, it was pretty common, at least for a certain set. There was the drug culture, the Buddhists, the Hare Krishnas, all kinds of things. My mother warned me to stay away from those types. She said someone might come up to you and say, "Oh, I can sense there's a problem with your aura. Want to see if we can fix that?" And then the next thing you know, he's trying to have sex with you in the back of his van.
Oh,
I
hold on.
believe
Now,
that might have
really?
happened to her at some point. I'm not sure everyone was like that, but you had to be
I
careful.
believe the
Same as today, I
van
suppose.
said Bang Brothers
Those
on the
counterculture
side of
types
it.
would hang out on the university lawns because they were safe from Seattle police there. That's what she told me. Apparently, it was a lot like Golden Gate Park, you know, in San Francisco. Can you imagine that? We're a world away from that time, that's for sure.
If
There
you
we
have
go.
a specific problem you'd like to talk to me about, please go ahead.
Holiday.
It's okay to tell me what's on your mind.
Oh no,
Oh,
she's been doing
Well,
that.
you got anything for pain? Specifically, it's my shoulders acting up again. I had some inflammation with them a few months ago, but it settled down. I'd go back to the clinic, but I don't want to pay the copay again, just for them to tell me the same thing they always do. I'd rather talk to you. You're nice, you listen.
Oh no.
Thank you. I do my best to listen to my clients.
See? That's what I like to hear.
It's also garbage. She's a computer.
Okay, Holiday. I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about fortiprin hydrochloride.
Really?
Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better. You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
Oh,
horrifying.
I don't think I've heard of that one before. It's a painkiller?
No.
I'll try anything once, I
It's a
suppose.
stop talking
Smoking
her.
dope is still my go-to for this kind of thing, but if it can help with my shoulders, then I'm interested.
We hope to see you back soon, Holiday.
Sure, I'll let you know if it works. What was it called again?
Thank you for speaking with Eliza.
Oh
My
no!
personal counseling partner.
Wait!
What was the medicine called? Forzapram? I think that was it. I can ask about it at the clinic. Decent enough place.
Wait!
One time I had a doctor there who was very rude to me, though, young man.
Goodbye.
What the
Right,
flying
I suppose
fuck?
I ought to let you go now. You got other people to speak to, it looks like. Staying busy.
This is...
Busy, busy. That's life in this town.
How is the computer not programmed to make sure she gets the right fucking medication?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay. I just... Mm-hmm. Oh, look at me. I'm experienced now. I've had four fucking clients, and I am experienced. Well, that was an odd one, says Evelyn. Some of what she said confused Eliza's algorithm a little bit, you think? Not that it seems to have mattered much. I think that's it for today. Yes, chapter 3. That night, I head out to meet up with Soren at the restaurant. But what? That? It's much fancier than that. Oh, no. Maybe he'll offer to pick up the tab, but that could be awkward too. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Excuse me? He says, come on, and we go along. I love how these things always get something.
Would you like to start with some fresh oysters?
No! I would... No!
No.
Well, I might order some for myself.
All right, I'm going to
then.
be as rude as I possibly can. He must come here often. What a lifestyle.
Evelyn, I've wanted to ask, what brings you back?
What do you mean?
Back to the world, the land of the living. I know you were having a difficult time after what happened.
Sure, I don't know. I guess I thought it was time, finally.
Sure,
Yes,
great. Can I leave now?
understand. Every trauma takes time. Time to heal, or if not heal exactly, at least to move on. And taking action is a good way to do that. So I salute you.
With
You
my
want to do
penis.
his memory right, don't you?
Well, we're not going to play dumb. I mean, we would like to have... No, we're rooting
That's
him up.
not what this is about.
Yes.
Well, whatever your motivation, your reappearance happens to coincide with a critical time for me. As you saw, I've just split with Skanda in a very public way in order to pursue an entrepreneurial path. Presumably, Raynor's found you as well.
Yeah, he said he wants to speak with me.
It's a war for talent out there. People like you are very much in demand. I'm sure he'll try to make you an offer you can't refuse. That's why I want you to promise me you won't work for that asshole.
Asshole. I had no idea you hated Raynor so much. What happened?
What happened? He came in as CEO, that's what happened. So cultured, all the right credentials, Harvard, Goldman Sachs, all that nonsense. A little princeling was never wanted in his life, never known what it's like to suffer. You don't get even a little upset at that? I'd do the opposite of what a guy like that wants me to do just to spite him. That's what my instincts say. And my instincts are what led me to where I am now. Standing at the edge of this brand new territory. Direct stimulation, induced dreaming. Can you picture it? Therapeutic reality delivered right through your nervous system. It'll revolutionize the entire field of mental health. Not to mention the applications for productivity, training, entertainment. Imagine the kinds of dreams people would have on demand if they could.
Yeah, I'd rather not indeed. The potential for misuse seems kind of high. Yep, Soren, you're getting ahead of yourself. Or I'd rather not imagine. Oof. No.
The potential for misuse seems kind of high.
Sure, we'll work on those things. The important thing right now is to build momentum. I have first mover advantage here, but only for a small amount of time. Evelyn, I need a chief engineer, and I can't think of anyone better suited than you. You could be at the vanguard of a whole new field, in on the ground floor of this extremely interesting and potentially very lucrative business. Listen, I know that things were not always the best in the past, and some of those things may have been because of me.
Oh, may they
Believe
have?
me, I'm aware of my own failings better than anyone.
Really?
And if you're concerned about working for me again for that reason, I'll understand. But I hope you're thinking for yourself on this one. I'm sure there are people who are telling you to ignore me, or that I have the wrong idea, or that I'm dangerous. Whatever you choose to believe, I at least want to offer you the chance to get a demo of this technology.
Ooh.
It really does work, and it's really something else. Won't you give it a try?
I'll think about it.
Considering it is all I ask.
Soren smiles as if remembering
So,
the secret.
what are you doing after this?
Nothing.
After dinner?
Yes, tonight is... You remember Nora, right? Did you know she's a DJ now?
She's a
Yeah,
DJ?
I did. She's the one who told me about your talk.
Oh, she was there too. I should have said hello.
No, I don't think she attended. She just told me about it.
Well, her show is tonight. If we take a car after dinner, we could get there with plenty of time to settle in.
Heck.
It'd be good to support your old friend, don't you think?
Oh, I really don't like this pushy dude. First of all, he's not getting a yes. What I'm trying to do is make sure I don't give this guy any openings that he's going to take, regardless if I give them to him. Old friend will give us more information. Why do you want to go? I mean, it does seem odd that an older person is going to what would ostensibly be a younger person event. All right, so this would express more interest in him than I'm willing to express, so we're gonna go with old friend.
Old friend?
No need to be frightened. I mean, I know it's a jouissance, which is...
Which is what?
Oh, you don't know. As a performance space, it has a bit of a theme to it. It's pretty tame, really. They take on the aesthetic, but it's not necessarily the whole point of it. It's for people who want the image of the thing, the trappings, without getting in too deep with the real culture.
If this
What
is
are you
BDSM
talking
stuff.
about? What theme?
And
I
also,
didn't
what does
mention?
old friend have to
It's
do with
sort of,
this?
well, there's a little bit of
I knew it!
bondage theme there.
I knew it.
You know, BDSM.
Oh, how are we, what? I don't like either of these options. So how do you know so much about this? Again, is expressing interest in him. Is that, are you sure, is putting him in the the fucking tutor position, which I hate it. I want option 3. Fuck the fuck off, dude. I'm gonna eat your oysters and leave. Ugh. Nope, this. Because I don't want him to know that I don't know.
How do you know so much about this?
It's one of my research areas, in fact. The psychology of S&M is fascinating.
Okay, what should I do? Leave. No, but not with him. Nope.
That
No.
kind of thing isn't really my scene.
Come on, this is about supporting our mutual
Such a
friend,
pushy
right?
bastard.
It happens to be tonight, so we should seize the moment.
I don't like him.
Don't worry, it isn't a date. Not unless you want it to be.
Oh, God. Ugh, it could be one. Ugh, I don't want it to be.
Makes sense. Well, who knows who I'll run into there.
Oh, my God. Soren drains
Let's
the rest
go
of his
after
drink.
we wrap up here.
Who knows who I'll run into there, so I'll get some other tale, if you won't. How's it possible that I feel old and Soren is acting like he's in his 20s? I haven't been to a concert at a club after dinner in years. We step inside and a blast of warm air hits me. You realize I've said no to Soren twice, and yet I still end up doing what he wants me to do? It's already bustling with activity here. I don't see any bondage stuff, though. What was he on about?
I thought you said this was like some S&M club.
Oh, well, they might have taken all of that stuff down since the last I was here.
Are you sure you're remembering this place correctly?
Actually, would you excuse me for a moment? I want to talk to those people over there.
Soren points at a group of women chatting with each other at the bar.
Are those people you know?
Not currently, but hopefully I can change that.
Oh, I mean...
Wait, Soren, I don't know anybody here.
He's already gone. Why is he like this? Abandoned the second I walked in. Okay, now I have to sit here by myself acting like I'm cool enough to be here on my own. Great. Meeting with Rainer. Evelyn, you are scheduled to meet with Rainer at 9:20 a.m. tomorrow morning. I will have a car come pick you up from the Queen Anne office. You will need to check in at the front desk, but you do not need to sign an NDA as your old one still applies. The meeting is expected to last around 20 minutes. Let me know if you have any questions. Regards, Sarah Kurchatova, Senior Administrative Assistant, Skanda Inc. Our deeds determine us as much as we determine our deeds. Does this have a time stamp? No. That sucks. Oh, there it is. What is that? That's almost 11. Okay. Nora almost runs to the table when she sees me.
Evelyn!
Thank goodness I've been rescued.
Oh, I'm so happy you came!
I'm so happy you came! Well, I'm not gonna say I ended up here somehow to the woman who wanted me to come.
Yeah, I wanted to support you. Soren came too, but he ditched me to chat up some people. He said he thought this was like an S&M club or something.
What? No, it's not like that at all. Where did he get that idea?
I don't know. Maybe he just hoped it was.
Ah, who cares? I wasn't interested in seeing Soren. I wanted to see you!
Oh boy.
I wanted to see you too.
I have a little bit of setup left to do. Do you want to come help?
I think I would say yes to her. Sam,
Okay,
Alander,
but
hello.
you'll have to tell me what to do.
Oh, it's simple. I'll show you.
Nora leads me to the stage area. She pulls out a ball gag. Oh, there are multiple pieces of equipment connected by huge tangles of thick wires. Looking at the setup, I realize I really know nothing about electronic
Are
music.
these modulars?
Some of them. The one over there with all the cables coming out of it, that one is a modular.
They all have cables coming out of them. Hold on, Sam, Alander.
No, the one with the little colored cables on the front.
Oh, okay.
The others are not modular. They're just regular synthesizers.
Okay, is each one of these going to make a different sound?
You're welcome.
Where should we start?
Nora points toward a small plastic keyboard on the table. It's bright red and kind of looks like a toy.
This is an SH-101. It's really hot. I love the sound. It's useful for piercing leads, you know, noises like that. I use it quite a lot.
Okay.
Piercing leads. Okay.
Nora points to another, larger synthesizer. This one is black with brown wood paneling on the sides and silver dials on the front.
This is a Moog. You've heard of a Moog, right?
I've heard the name, maybe. It's not Moog? I guess I never heard anyone say it aloud.
Nope. Moog.
Moog, not Moog. Okay. I'm not sure I can handle this all at once.
Weren't you a fucking software code writer? Nora doesn't hear me. Instead, she holds up a small white and silver box. It looks like a white pencil case with dials.
It's a Roland
This is a real
TV303.
failing on the game's part.
The acid house sound.
Acid house.
We're not going to pretend
It's
with
just as
Nora.
well. This is not an ordinary model, of course.
Thanks, Angel. Nora points at some words on the front panel. Devilfish.
The Devilfish 303 is a modified, upgraded version of the original. A guy in Australia does it. Oh, they're really awesome.
Aftermarket modifications for electronic music gear. This is seriously a whole world in itself.
Evelyn, why don't I teach you some of these things?
Oh,
Might do you
because...
some good to learn something new. You could come over sometime and we could make some noise together.
Wait, hold on though. Yes, so, Angel, it is indeed weird that Evelyn would wear her work uniform to an S&M club, but there are all different kinds of kinks, so maybe, apathetic counselor is someone's particular fetish. Yeah, Samalander, tell us about the 5,000 quotes on your channel, please. Freddy is back after fucking off to eat more curry and get the tiny lady to bed. Progress is, well, as Angel shared, Mia is learning about synthesizers at a club that doesn't do S&M stuff. Chicken? Oh, jeez, I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. Oh, not 5,000, just 500. But still, Samalander, it's a lot of quotes. And we're supposed to blame Carolina, hashtag. What am I saying? Yeah, so the deal is, oh, I'm sorry, no extra quotes happened. Well, you're the one who points them out. Like, you and Samalander, I think, are the pointers. Oh my god, I think that list would be amazing, Samalander. If you want to whisper it to me, I'd love to check out your list of quotes. All right, we're going to keep progressing. But basically, she came to this club where her friend Nora is DJing, and the douchebag who convinced her to come with him thought this was a BDSM club. And it turns out it's not, and he's got his head up his ass. And it's probably some kind of dream state that... something to do with the dream software. Awesome. Thank you so much, Samalander. All right. La 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 la. You could come over somewhere. You could make some noise together. He. Oh, I don't know. What? Here, I don't know, because I'm very uncomfortable. Nora plugs in more cables, creating a spaghetti-like arrangement that stretches across the entire table.
All right, that should do it. Thanks for your help.
Nora doesn't care that I'm 506 quotes. Oh my god. I don't know. No problem.
No problem.
Sure
Time
seems
for me to shake this
passive-aggressive.
place into the ground.
Oh, jeez. How many times did she have to read that line? Nora disappears into the back to get ready and put her BDSM gear on. Meanwhile, Soren returns from his conversation at the bar looking slightly
Time
dispirited.
for the main event. Funny to see Nora like this, isn't it? Oh, she's come a long way from the timid junior programmer I remember. Interesting stage name, too. Little Sappho.
Oh,
You know what Sappho indicates, don't you?
Oh, God. I hate him. Of course I do.
Yes, I know. Don't patronize me, please.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, of course you know. That was
There
a
we
silly
go.
question. I apologize.
Freddie, don't you dare. We're looking to end this stream. Nora comes back on stage ready to start her set for real now. People are cheering for her already. It seems like she's really got a following here. Nora begins to press buttons on her equipment. For a while, everything is silent. Temperature in here seems to get even hotter. Then noise begins to flow from the speakers as the crowd cheers again. It's harsh noise, distorted, glitchy.
Did you know Nora was capable of creating work like this?
Well, we were surprised, I think, so... But I still don't want to engage in conversation with him.
No, I had no idea. I'm as surprised as anyone.
Soren can't stop a weird smile from forming on his lips. Maybe he thinks I can't see him in the dark, or maybe he's just lost in the moment.
I thought she was wonderful before, but now...
The music builds with huge thumping noises. It's chaotic, but has a certain logic to it. Oh, God. Feels like Nora is leading us somewhere. The anticipation builds and builds. Oh. Too loud to interpret anyway. Soren disappeared at some point. I don't care. Everything is churning, sloshing, washing over. ... A wave breaking onto a rocky shore and dashed into mist. I don't know if you could hear anything I was saying over that music. Wait, where is this? This is your bedroom, obviously. Oh, it's home. I'm not sure how I got here. Good that I'm here, though, right? Here in bed? Okay, wait, I remember now. I took a car. Everything's fine. I guess I did it then. I went out and did a thing. That was fun, I think. It was nice to see Nora. I don't think my body is very happy with me right now, though. Ugh. I think I'll just close my eyes and rest for another second before I get ready for bed properly. ... Chapter 3. Okay, this is where we are calling it for the evening. That's actually perfectly planned. I imagine... What is it? Holy shit! We've got the entire script here? Wow. This is fascinating. Yeah, I know, Samalander, I know, I'm so sorry, but I've been going for 3 hours and I'm starving. I'm so sorry. I've got... It just means we chat shit for 25 minutes now. Oh, all right, so we're going to the title screen. Okay. I think we're going to exit game, but I'm going to leave it on this screen, and I am going to see who is online right now. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with and playing this game with me. I knew nothing about it to start with, so it's been a new experience for all of us. Thank you, Angel, for the raid. Thank you, Freddie. I think you threw some bits my way, which was awesome. Thank you. And Patikin raided. Yeah, and Angel, thank you again for doing the shout outs. Yes, yes. And you know what? I'm just taking a peek here. I'm looking at who is online. I will be back again on Friday for Frightening Friday. It will be Blair Witch episode 3. Looking forward to that. But let us go. I would like to check out Doc Limitless. I'm gonna give him a raid. It looks like he's just chatting, but given things that are going on right now in the US, I'm trying to allow other voices. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm spelling this right. All right, I'm making sure we are providing space for people of color to have their voices heard as well. So we are, with that in mind, yeah, thank you, Guy, for showing up. We are going to pop over and hang out with Doc Limitless for some chatting right now. And thank you, Freddie. I'm glad you appreciate and understand that. And let's send him some raid love. Use the Mia raid emotes if you have them. And I will be back on Friday, and I will see people either in my stream or other people's streams. So have a great night. Stay safe and healthy and awake, please. Well, let me actually put the raid command in here. There we go. Yes, Samalander, you have a good night as well. Freddie is all ready with the raid emotes. I'm very excited. All right, take care.